Hello and welcome back to Throwdown here on PureMTGO.com. I'm JXClaytor, the content manager for the site. We are in match 2 of the Black-Green Hexproof versus Blue-Green Devotion Throwdown for this week. And as you see, I've won the die roll. And I have elected to keep this hand, because it is a very good hand. Chris has went to 6. Guildgate, go. Not really scared of the Bistic. I'm scared of the guys that come up after him. We'll make a Lotless Troll. I feel like a turn 2 5/5 is a fairly spectacular play. I also feel like a turn 3 Abrupt Decay is going to take Chris to Frowntown, population him. We've got the decay for the hunter. Lotless Troll's gonna rumble over. What I'm worried about now is his fat. I'm worried about World Eater, I'm worried about Arbor Colossus, I'm worried about Garrick. Those guys give me the heebie-jeebies. And I hate that I have moved this deck down to 2 Mutavaults and I have drawn them both. I figured if Mutavault wasn't good enough for the Kibler Black-Green, that it probably wasn't good enough for this version either. You know what, we're going to swing in. We're going to go ahead and Death Touch them. Just get them off the board. We'll put that swamp on the bottom. I figure swinging in's better than letting them sit around and become monstrous. Witch Stalker, I wish you were literally anything else. But at least the Arbor Colossus doesn't trample yet. And he has no good targets for it since I took out Desecration Demon from the main deck. Prime Speaker is going to make my life difficult. That would have been the ideal turn to cast Hero's Downfall in response. But he just refilled his hand. And I just have a 2/1 Regenerator. And now I have a Dreadmangler. I don't think I'm going to win this game. I'll go out on a limb and say that. Overloaded Cyclonic Rift. He's got 6, 13, 15, 16, 17 damage on the board. I have a Mutavault that can block. I probably would have went in with everything. But I've got to block this here 7/7. I'll go to 11. He's got 5 cards in hand. Boy, when Prime Speaker goes off, she really goes off. Whew. A little bit of a yawn there, as I am just getting crushed. We'll throw the Deathrite Shaman in front of the Arbor Colossus. And I'll go to 4. Oh, I give up. He was going to draw another 8 cards and have a fresh Prime Speaker. Okay, that did not go according to plan at all. We're definitely bringing in the Thoughtseizes. We're definitely bringing in the Fading Antiquities. Last match we brought in the Whips of Erebos, but I wasn't exactly impressed with them. So I don't believe we're going to bring them in this time around. And instead we're going to opt for Pithing Needle. And see how the Needle does. Well, the Needle is good against Garrick. It's good against Voyaging Satyr. Maybe all I need is the Thoughtseize for, or the 2 Fades and the Thoughtseize for the Deathrite Shamans. And he's more of an aggro deck, but he's not super aggro. He's just got giant guys. I just need to draw removal, is what it comes down to. So we're just going to slide in those 3 cards this game. I'll play first. We've got Pack Rats, we've got Abrupt Decay, we've got the mana to cast them both. We're both keeping 7. But I'm going to look to Pack Rats to take this game over. You my boy, Pack Rat. We're going to go ahead and attack with him. Wanted to see if maybe he would block so I could Mutavault. But he made the correct decision. I want to get that Satyr off the table though. So he has got to go. Witch Stalker. We'll answer that back with a Reaper. And no attacks from the rat. There's Nylea, who, by the way, is still a perfect Fade into Antiquity target. And he's making it to where I can't take advantage of my Pack Rat, because I'm not drawing the lands, and he's making me have to have the removal. And I believe that removing Nylea is more important than making another rat, just like removing this Arbor Colossus is going to be more important than making another rat. We'll keep that Putrefy on top. And in a perfect world, he'll stop making threats. I'll be able to make some rats. But instead, he's going to keep making Arbor Colossi. We're going to putrefy this one. We'll keep the swamp on top. Because having more than 4 mana is a pretty okay thing to have. And I really need to start paying attention to how I pay for my mana, for how I pay for my kill spells. Death Touch may not be a thing right now, but I may need to activate it. Yeah, you need to keep that Witch Stalker back. Don't come in. We'll keep we'll keep the Thoughtseize on the top. Alright, Witch Stalker finally eats it. Thoughtseize should have been moved to the bottom then, because I don't have to worry about a giant a prime speaker for 4. There's the Nemesis Immortals. That is fairly interesting. He is fairly gigantic if need be. He still dies to Hero's Downfall though. Thoughtseize rolls with the Cyclonic Rift. Showing that beautiful Hero's Downfall. I look at nothing and take 2 life. We'll activate our Mutavault to make another rat. And we'll attack for 2. That takes him down to 5. He's empty-handed. A Voyaging Satyr comes off the top. We've got Dreadmangler instead of the Reaper. We'll go ahead and actually make another... No, let's not make an actual another rat. Let's hold on to that Reaper, because we don't know when we're going to need a Death Toucher. There's a Witch Stalker. We probably should have made the rats. That's okay, though. We'll swing in with our team. I should have activated Mutavault to attack with him. Choose and discard. Activate Mutavault. And that'll push through the final 3 damage for game 2. There was no point in that game where I wish I had Whip. So we're just going to keep it the Thoughtseize and the 2 Fade into Antiquity. I'm still straddling the fence about Pithing Needle, but I don't think we need it. Alright, we're going to game 3 of match 2. This hand's good. We've got an early Thoughtseize. We've got the mana to cast stuff. But I'm more impressed with, or more pleased with the Thoughtseize than anything else. We're going to take some early damage, yes, but hopefully we'll be able to deal with a fatty before it comes into play. Ouch, I take 1. Big deal. There's a Vraska for us. Double Shrine. Nemesis of Mortals. I don't think the hand he kept was very good. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Nemesis Immortals because it's easier for me to deal with Satyr than it is the Nemesis, knowing that I have Hero's Downfall in hand. I've just got Abrupt Decays. And we know he has another Shrine. We could opt to Abrupt Decay a Satyr now, or we can opt to Mangle Face. I'm going with the Mangle Face plan. If he's tapping Satyrs for extra mana, he's not really doing anything to me. Of course, he's getting in there like a champagne. We're going to take 2. Decay that Satyr. Decay this Satyr. And attack for 3. There's another Nemesis. It's a good thing I've got Hero's Downfall in hand, because 5/5s are not fun to deal with. He's got another Shrine in hand. Let's keep just saying that to keep reminding myself. He's drawn poorly since the start. But I'm going to start slamming down bombs now. And by bombs, I mean Reaper of the Wilds. He's drawn another land. There's a Pack Rat. We'll keep the downfall on top. We're only cold to a overloaded Cyclonic Rift. There's a Garrick. Reveals the top 5. He's going to put Satyr, Caryatid, Disciple, and World Eater in hand. He's going to make a Satyr. Oh, he's going to make Caryatid. Which saves his butt. We'll put that on the bottom. Now, the question is, we know he's got Garrick, and we know he's got Satyr, World Eater, and Disciple in hand. What do we do? He's at 2 life. I believe if he -3s Garrick, he can put World Eater into play for free. If I go ahead and kill Garrick, will he be able to cast? I think the right play is to go ahead and downfall Garrick. Because that lessens the blow of the Disciple. And we're going to go in with our Reaper. Reaper and World Eater are going to trade. Put that swamp on the bottom. And we're going to play our Lotless Troll now. This has been a complicated game 3 thanks to the Garrick activation. There's Arbor Colossus. The Disciple is going to gain him more life, so he's back up to 8. Let's leave Regeneration mana up, although it is more than likely all I'm going to do with this Vraska is kill the Arbor Colossus. And we are going to attack with our Dreadmangler, hopefully to force the trade. And next turn we will scavenge, or we'll either scavenge Lotless Troll or cast another Vraska, and it looks like casting the other Vraska may be in the plans. So this is... That's a hootenanny. I have lost control of this game. I can stop Colossus indefinitely thanks to my regenerator. What I can't do will be keeping this Vraska, killing that to World Eater. Shoot that Garrick! Dang! Putrefy bails me out though. Just go ahead and regenerate here. And we'll cast the Pack Rats. We're going to go ahead and scavenge the Dreadmangler. This will be a attack for 6. Puts him to 2. And there we go. I won match 2 of our Throwdown. It was really close, that match, especially in game 3 because of Garrick. And I believe I'm still hesitant to put Pithy Needle in against Garrick. I believe it may be needed because you also have options. You can Pithy Needle the monstrosity creatures. You can Pithy Needle Bow of Nylea and Nylea. So With that said, we will end this recording of match 2, and Chris and I will be back for match 3 in a moment. Thank you all for watching Throwdown on PureMTGO.com. Again, I'm JXClaytor, and I am signing off for match 2.